What's up, y'all? It's Ty. In this video today, we're going to be going over talking about our top 10 running backs right now in college football 25 Ultimate Team. Now, I already don't want to make this. And the reason I don't really want to make this tier or top 10 list is because it's hard, okay? The top 10 is all extremely close in my opinion. And, you know, from my number 1 to my number 10, I really do feel like it is all preference based. So, realize that. And again, if somebody didn't make the list, that doesn't mean they can't be ran. So, for example, a guy that didn't make the list that I like is a guy like Dylan Sampson. For me, he's my backup running back right now. And every time he's in the game, I feel like he does something positive for my squad. So, I just want you guys to know and realize, you know, if you're running some of these cards, even a guy like Alfred Morris, this card is a stud. It just came down to the simple fact of the top 10 is the elite of the elite. And again, it is preference based. So I just kind of wanted to mention that. I know a lot of times I get hate for some of these things. Like, no, the quarterback top 10, people were mad that Andrew Luck wasn't on there. Like, I'm sorry. He did not deserve to be on there. If you wanted, you know, somebody else on there, like, I don't think I put Daniel Jones on there. He probably did deserve it. But it's tough, okay? These top 10s are extremely tough. Coming in at my number 10, I've got Larry Rountree, pro-style running back here, 95 speed, 97 acceleration, great juke at a 95, comes with 95 carrying, which is solid, 86 trucking, can get the job done. Catches the football only an 80, not ideal, but with 95 speed, 97 acceleration, I mean, you gotta hype Larry Rountree up. Now, I honestly haven't played against Rountree a ton, and so I feel like not that many people are running him. However, when I'm looking at his stats, I think the card is really solid and does do some things at a pretty high level. So I don't mind Rountree. Now, if you're wanting a power back, he's not obviously ideal for that with the 86 trucking, but he's fine. Definitely a really solid running back in this game that come Sunday should get slightly cheaper. At my number 9, we're plugging in LT LaDainian Tomlinson, 95 speed, 96 acceleration, really good carrying, good spin, good juke, good catching the football. I mean, I really like what LT gives you. As far as an all-around back, I don't think there's too many better ones than LT. And I've even had some people come in my stream, make sure to follow me on Twitch, and hype up LT. And honestly, I can't hate on it. When I'm looking at LT, I'm looking at a super complete running back on this game. Not a card you can hate on whatsoever. The only thing you can really say is, you know, a guy like Larry Rountree just has better acceleration. Everything else I really do like about LT, the 94 change of direction, is solid enough as well. There's just really no flaws in LT. A stud of a running back coming in at my number 9. At my number 8 is LaMichael James. Now, if you like elusive backs and don't care anything about a couple of things, if you don't care about a running back's ability to catch the football or his ability to truck, this card's a stud. I mean, those two things for LaMichael James he doesn't do, but everything else, he might be one of the best running backs at 96 speed, 96 acceleration. The toughness rating is really good for those of you who care about that. So again, as far as like wear and tear effects, going to be pretty, you know, not going to be as impactful for LaMichael James. 96 juke, 97 spin, 97 break tackles. So he does break tackles. It's just the trucking that isn't super high. I love LaMichael James as far as a pure elusive back. Now, catching the football at a 66. Big time red flag. I, you know, do like running backs that can catch the football. It's something I really noticed with Reggie Bush, which we'll talk about him here in a second. It's just his inability to catch the football really kind of held the card back a little bit. But with LaMichael James, you're looking at a card that, as far as, you know, a pure running back, making people miss in the open field, is probably maybe the best at what he does. Like, genuinely an absolute stud there. Does fit the Oregon team chemistry as well. At my number 7, Trevor Etienne. Now, I gotta, you know, here's the situation. For scheme spotlight players that are LTDs, you can change their scheme, and if they fit your scheme, they boost that scheme times 2. So that obviously does impact Etienne quite a bit. Etienne's not perfect though, right? 96 speed is great, 92 acceleration, not great, 90 change direction, not great, but he's got 97 truck, he's got 96 break tackle, 96 carrying, and an 85 catching. So a weird card compared to LaMichael James. Side by side, if you want an elusive back, LaMichael James is going to be way better, but Etienne does fit that pro style, which a lot of people do run. He's going to boost that chemistry times 2. And as far as a power back, I honestly don't hate it. And I know a lot of people aren't necessarily going to love that, but I really do not hate it for Trevor Etienne at all. Now, that's just kind of my personal opinion on Etienne. I do like scheme spotlight players more than the average person because, again, if you run a scheme team, just helps them out a ton. He's a power back. Obviously, stat-wise, you could maybe want him to make people miss a little bit better, but he's going to do the job with that 96 speed. At my number 6, my current running back, Bryson Washington. And I think that should tell you guys all you need to know is that the current running back that I'm running here is at my number 6. And so, like I said, I think that tells you guys all you need to know about where we are at right now in this game. We've got so many great running backs. For Bryson Washington, 96 speed, 95 acceleration, 87 catching. Love that. Good carrying, good trucking, ability to spin, ability to juke, good change of direction. He's a better Trevor Etienne. He's better than Etienne. But both cards are scheme spotlight players. For example, I do run the spread key scheme, and so Bryson Washington is a perfect fit in what I run. And so although there are more talented running backs in this game, I'm not going to act like they're not. There are more talented running backs, in my opinion, than Bryson Washington. Because he fits my scheme, that boosts him. You change the theme team or the team chemistry to the Oregon, and that's what I run. Boom, just like that, you're seeing some big time boost for Bryson Washington. So it isn't a one size fits all at the running back position. I like Washington because he fits my scheme, catches the ball to the backfield, does what I need him to do. At my number 5, we've got to plug in Quinshon Judkins. Now, I'm talking about the Judkins that is not upgraded. If you do use a national championship token on Quinshon Judkins, and I need you to hear me out, if you use this token on Quinshon Judkins, he becomes the best running back in the game. Did you hear me? If you use this token on Quinshon Judkins, he becomes the best running back in the game. So if you have upgraded, Quinshon Judkins and you've used that token on him, you've got the best running back in the game. Let's talk about base Judkins. 96 speed, 95 acceleration, good carrying, good trucking, good juke, good spin. 82 catching is fine as well. I just think he's one of the most complete backs in the game. Is a spread chem. The reason I run Bryson Washington over him is because Bryson Washington does boost that times 2, and so I can run like a better offensive lineman in turn. But Quinshon Judkins is one of the most complete backs on this game. A lot of times, I talk about elusive backs or power backs. Judkins is a back that can do it all. He's an elusive back, but he can break tackles. 96 trucking is crazy. Just no real flaws in Quinshon Judkins. Coming in at number 5, honestly, doesn't feel right for Judkins. I think he might have the argument to be even higher. At my number 4, we're plugging in Bijan Robinson. Now, why Robinson over Judkins? I think it is, a tough, kind of a tough situation, especially if you're talking about the upgraded Judkins. Again, Robinson is not better than upgraded Judkins, but side by side, base Robinson, base Judkins. Robinson is 96 speed, 96 acceleration, 97 carrying, good spin, good juke, 97 change of direction. Stat-wise, it's tough to beat Robinson. I mean, genuinely. You're looking at his stats, you could argue he is one of the most complete backs in the game. And I think you could go all the way as saying Bijan Robinson is the best running back in the game. So if you have that opinion, I'm not going to be the one to argue that. I'm not. I think Robinson is that good and has that type of ceiling. However, I just like some running backs slightly more. I did a gameplay of Robinson, and although he was good, he just didn't blow me away. That's why Bijan Robinson is in here at number 4. I really like the card. It's as high as I can go. At my number 3, we're plugging in Shaun Alexander. Simple situation. He's got 97 speed, 97 acceleration, and 97 change of direction. It's simple. If you have stats like Shaun Alexander, you're going to get hyped up. Now, why is he not number 1? It's because his abilities hold the card slightly back. Right? And so that's the one thing I want you guys to look at for Shaun Alexander is when you're looking at his abilities, it's going to hold the card back a little bit. Again, good speed, good acceleration, 96 carrying is great, good spin, good juke, change direction is incredible, 85 catching is good as well. Only an 82 trucking, so if you like power backs, obviously that's not where Shaun Alexander's at his best, but I don't think he is worth this price. Although Shaun Alexander is an absolute beast with that 97 speed. At my number 2, a card I really don't know where to plug in, and I'm just going to be honest, is Amarion Hampton. I do not know what that platinum ability is going to be like on Amarion Hampton, and honestly, I don't even know if it's worth putting on him, right? Like, he has the ability, what is it called? Is it head first? Or I don't remember what it's called, but it's basically enhances his trucking, I believe, is the ability that Amarion Hampton has. Combine that with 97 speed, acceleration, only a 90 change direction, 96 carrying, 97 stiff arm, 93 trucking. But again, he's got good catching at an 85, and he comes with the platinum trucking ability. So I don't know for Amarion Hampton. I really don't know. I honestly, you could maybe have him all the way down, you know, not even in your top 5 if you like elusive backs because his juke spin isn't high. But if you like power backs, he is the best power back in the game. I'm really eager to see, again, I don't have Amarion Hampton, but I'm eager to, and I haven't played against him, but I'm eager to see what that, you know, platinum ability truly does and if it is overpowered or not. That's the only thing. Let me know down below in the comments if you played against Amarion Hampton, how good he is. Like I said, for myself, it's tough for me to rank because I haven't played against him and I obviously don't have the card. Coming in at my number 1, Reggie Bush. Gold shifty, 95 juke move, 95 change direction, 93 spin, 95 acceleration, 94 carrying. I think he's the best running back in the game, and the reason I'm really saying this is he's the running back I have the most trouble playing against. And I think it's really because of that gold shifty. That gold shifty goes crazy. If you want to put gold 360 on him, you still can. And honestly, for 258,000 coins on Xbox, I don't think he's overpriced at all. I still to this day think Reggie Bush is the best running back in the game. I do. Now, here's, again, the situation is this. It's not a one-size-fits-all. So if you like your running back over Reggie Bush, you absolutely can. You can make the argument LT is better than Reggie Bush. You can. Now, do I believe that? No, but you can definitely make that argument. And so that's the one thing I want to definitely hit on here is it's not a one-size-fits-all. For me, I do believe Reggie Bush is the running back that I struggle playing against the most. He's not my running back. I'm running Bryson Washington. But Reggie Bush, to me, is the best running back, the toughest running back to stop for me right now in college football 25 Ultimate Team. Let me know your thoughts on my running back top 10. Was it better than my quarterback list? Let me know. Like I said, guys like Dylan Sampson are good. Guys, let's say like Eric Dickerson are fine. I even saw somebody run Jeremiah Love and cook me. Brashard Smith is fine. It just depends on what you're looking for. Drop a like on the video. Subscribe if you are new, and as always, man, I love you guys. Have a blessed day.